Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, going up top. Makes the catch. It's Williamson. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. Kick is in the air. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about...
Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it out. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Throws for the tight end. Got him and nobody's close. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
The give to the back. Got the first down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. QB draw. They make the tackle at the 22. We'll give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Using his legs, it's Tyson. There he goes. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that one.
For the tie with the extra point. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Marcus Freeman added another chapter to the Year 3 success stories of Notre Dame coaches, taking the Irish to the national championship game, and he looks like a cornerstone coach for the future.
It was so impressive what they were able to do, bouncing back from an early season loss against Northern Illinois when everybody counted them out. He's done an outstanding job recruiting. He's got a great coaching staff. This team is built and ready to make another run.
Yeah, he's got superstar written all over. He has the next coach to break that ceiling and win a title. Just recruiting up, belief up, discipline up. Notre Dame looks like a national championship contender.
The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamental.
Quick handoff. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. That defensive lineman just smelled pass on that play, and he got in the backfield and sacked the quarterback.
And that's why they get paid the big bucks. Defensive linemen, they got to play the run, be physical. But, man, when you can get a beat and understand it's going to be a pass and jump off the snap like this, make a big play, and now you put them behind the sticks, and the advantage goes big time to the defense.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Looking for space. It's locked. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll give it to him again. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the single back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Still running at the 40. It's a seam wide open. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with an explosive in the running game, a 59-yard touchdown run. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This offense has it with really good field position. Quickly to the tight end. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Off the play fake. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Carr. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Well, the field goal kicker can step away from the net and go sit down, grab some water. They're not going to need him just quite yet. That was a great play call. Throwing the ball on 3rd and short in field goal range. They get the completion, now setting up 1st and goal.
Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish!
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. On the run, it's Tyson. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. To the air on second down. And a quick shuffle pass underneath. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On third down, he drops to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Sends it downfield. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. From the gun, the ground game. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. Right back to the well. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest, and it causing a fumble.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Quarterback running on the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. Leaves it with the back. Sweet cut there. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They go right back to it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Trying play action. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
But we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That's caught. It's Pauling. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Irish send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Leaves it with the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. The play action fake. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They punt it away on 4th down. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Hauls it in.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Now on 1st down from the 30. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Carr. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Crosses to 40. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 35, he's got room. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Young. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the pass. Across the 45. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. And on first down, they're running out the field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Irish will need to move the sticks on third and long to keep this drive going. Back to pass, it's Carr. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fields. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Got the first down, looking for more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now inside the 20, first and 10 from the 18. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Give to the running back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Pulls it in. It's Williamson. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Wants to go up top on first down. That's reeled in. It's Williamson. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Let's see what they've got on second down. Motion from the wideout. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll try to get the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Williamson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And this offense, man, they're in a tough spot, right? Like, the throws are coming. You're down. You need to make plays in the passing game, but you got to protect your quarterback better. This defense, they've got their ears pinned back. You got to do something about it.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On his way back to the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it on the counter. Creates a little space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. He'll do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Fakes to grab. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Pauly. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And when you're running the ball well, QBs love going to play action. You get the linebackers starting to suck up closer to the line of scrimmage. They're keying on those running backs, and it just makes pitch and catch so much easier for these quarterbacks and receivers.
They'll run it. It's Love. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, they give to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the third touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. Now on the return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Scanning the field, it's Carr. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Power football with the run. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Pauling. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond.
Wide open spaces. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force-feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game. The defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Irish! Fit it in the window for the score.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quick completion on the out. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Yeah, and this offense has struggled all day. And how about the protection up front? You got to protect your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. And his second sack of the day. Nice. A lot more passing situations coming with this team down big.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, there's the ball. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. Pulls it and fires to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Finding open areas. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the ground. He's got it again. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up second and 9. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Backed up now. Here's second and long. He's got it on the right. Turns it on in midfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. They'll go right back to the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on third and short. On the option. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the 4th quarter.
Pass interference, defense.
Man, does that hurt this defense at this point in the game to get called for the PI. Absolutely brutal. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.